body bags were horror lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday, this is your fright chick speaking. So my pick for this week's theme, which is Mutation Week, Mutants Week, is the TOXIC AVENGER. Oh my god, this is such a good film. What is it? He was 98 pounds of solid nerd until he became the TOXIC AVENGER. Okay, I don't know why I keep showing you the back. There you go. So yes, I have the box set. I don't know if this has a specific name, but it has the 4 movies, and it also has the Toxic Crusaders, the little animated kiddie series as well. Very, very good box set. One of the best presents I've ever been given. Okay, so TOXIC AVENGER, number 1 we are talking about, because I could go on forever about the rest of them. They are all hilarious, but we're going to talk about the best one of the bunch, number 1. So we follow a young teenager, if you can call him that. These teenagers always look about 40 in these films. But yes, his name is Melvin. Of course it is Melvin. And he works at the Tromaville Health Club. And he's literally like, they just went, look, what the hell is a stereotypical geek look like? Make him look like that. Except that he's just got really frizzy ginger, like red hair, like hoof, and oh, really shocked. Oh, I'm just like the most geekiest guy ever. I would watch a movie just with him before he becomes toxic. I would. So anyway, he's a total geek. He's always like checking out the hot girls at the health club, and we follow. There are a few subplots in this film, actually, people. We follow in this movie 4 popular / psychotic students. We also follow Mayor Belgoody, I think his name is. He has a little subplot going on. He is the mayor of Tromaville, and he is basically a crime lord, except that his image is very good in the town. He works hard to keep a good image while he's secretly selling their kids drugs and shit like that. And then we also follow sort of these low-level criminals that pop up from time to time and intersperse, etc. So Melvin one day is hitting, well, I don't know if he's hitting on them, but he's checking out the girls. They decide to play a prank on him by telling him, I think one of them, I think it's the blonde one, I can't remember all their names, they're not important. She basically says, oh, I really like you, Melvin, and everything's so overacted in this. It's that awesome overacting where they're just like, right, be sexy. Oh, Melvin. Like, be scared. Oh my god, man. What the fuck? Just everything is just so overacted. And she hits on him and she's like, I really like you. So she lures him into the pool, I believe it is, makes him put on a pink tutu and then gets him to kiss a sheep or something. I think he thinks he's kissing her. Everyone's there. They all laugh at him. He runs off out of sheer embarrassment and shame and falls out the window into a drum of toxic waste, which is quite par for trauma movies, to be honest. It's awesome. It's totally gross. He's on the ground fizzing and shit. They like to fizz in those films. A lot of effects involve slime. So yeah, he then runs off. They're all laughing at him still, by the way. He's on the ground, covered in toxic waste, like, and burning and fire and all this shit, and then, like, they just laugh at him because they think it's hilarious. Just so fucked up. I'd never want to live in Tromaville. So yeah, he runs home and he tries to wash it off, and then he becomes a Toxic Avenger. He transforms. Very much like Class of Nukem High. So yes, he transforms into something who is this big, massively superhero looking. He looks like Quasimodo with a tutu on, except it's a black tutu now because it was singed. But yeah, he's just got like one eye down here, one eye up there. All this is like fucked up. Everything's just fucked. And he's got this really deep voice, really awesome, yes, citizen, just completely 180 from what he was. So he starts solving crime, really, and just kind of taking out the trash, as you would. And, you know, dealing with the low-level criminals. That's a big chunk of the movie. He then takes his revenge on the 4 that played the prank. It's awesome. Those scenes are great, watching him get his revenge. He then also stops a small criminal gang who have taken over a local diner or like a restaurant sort of thing. There is a young blind woman there whose name is Sarah, whose name changes during all 4 of these films. I think they call her Claire at one point. Yeah, her name is Sarah in the first one, and she's there with her blind dog and eating her dinner and stuff, and then they bust in, they're like, we're gonna fucking kill you all, give us all the money, all that sort of shit, all that bollocks. And he comes in, takes over, does them all in amazingly. Gory, just limbs going everywhere, amazing scene. He then takes Sarah home. She obviously can't see him and see how fucked up he looks. And they fall in love, as you do. Nice little romance going on in this. I love it. So yeah, they fall in love, and we have a big chunk of the movie where we watch him fighting crime, and we also watch him doing his thing with his new girlfriend. All the time, the mayor is not impressed with the fact that there is a crime fighter in his town, because he is all for the crime. So as the climax of the movie is coming to a head, I think Toxic murders a little woman who everyone thinks is all sweet and innocent. Turns out she's not. So they basically turn it on its head and say he killed an innocent woman. So the townspeople then turn on him, and then it eventually comes out that she wasn't very nice, and I think she was like a slave trader or something. And then, you know, basically they all rally behind him, and he has to take down the mayor. It's a brilliant movie. There's not really much else to it, because that is it, you know. It's all crime fight, it's all fun, it's all Troma fun. Everything about Troma is just fun, gore, and sex. That's it. So if you're expecting high art, this is not the film for you, and this is not the film series for you. I'm going to shut up now, but yeah, that is basically the whole thing. Like I said, you get all four. This is a region 2. I don't know if this is like a multi-region, actually. It might be a multi-region, this version. They do have a couple of Blu-rays that are green, which are awesome, which I was going to get. Those are region 2s. But apparently this is the set to get, because they're not so great, apparently. So yeah, don't be fooled by the pretty packaging, people. Like I said, there are 3 more. I'd love to do a review on the 4th one at some point, just so I can talk about the Noxious Offender. But yes, apparently there is a 5th one. It's called something, I think it's called the Toxic Twins or something like that. There is apparently going to be a 5th one that will be coming out at some point soon. So if anyone hears anything through the grapevine, please let me know, because I would love to purchase that or see it, or just fucking know anything else about it apart from its title. But yes, that was my review for this week, and I will see you next week for another awesome movie. Bye.